Hello everybody, welcome to GT Planet and welcome to another video here on our channel. My name's Chaz Draycott, I'm the lead video producer for GT Planet and I'm delighted to be bringing you some more daily races content. This week we have 3 race car focused events once again. We've got the Group 1 cars in the Race A, we've got Race B full of Group 4 cars, and we have Race C, which is GT3s or Group 3s for you and me. And this week we're at Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, one of my very favourite circuits. I'm no good round here, but it's still one of my favourite circuits. And there's a bit of a strategy race going on, but you don't have to think about the tyres or the fuel too much. You just have to go down pit lane once. So regardless of what you do in the pit lane, you just have to go through it. So you get in, cancel everything, barely take any fuel, and just go straight on through. It's almost like serving a drive-through penalty, sort of in a mandatory sense. 3 times tyre wear, so you do have to look after your tyres because we're on sports mediums. And I've gone for the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 today. It does say that my one is 761 horsepower, but obviously due to the balance of performance, that gets brought back down. Not really much else to say. Really excited for this one. Looking forward to playing with the Group 3s again. You'll see and doggos walking around. I'm looking after my friend's dogs today, so that's why the door over there is a little bit open compared to usual where it's closed. But I've done my qualifying time. I think I did a 1:42.9, I think it was in the end. Felt like there was a little bit more left in the lap, but as I'll show you when we get into the race, there's a few corners on this circuit where you've got to turn in a lot earlier than your mind tells you that you can, and you also need to be really careful on the brakes around here as well because it's a tricky old track, this one. So I think that it's going to be an exciting race to see who can keep their mind together in all of this. Right then, where are we in qualifying? 5th out of this lot, 6th, 1:42.9, 41.9 for the fastest car. There's a bunch of Porsches, the 911 RSR, then the Audi R8 just ahead. There's another RSR behind us, then Huracans, and even an M6. This circuit as well, by the way, this week is not using the final horrible chicane at Catalunya. It's using the fast, sort of classic layout of the final 2 corners, how it should be. But they also use the tighter hairpin that's usually associated with that final chicane. Normally when you run a sort of classic layout here, you use the wider, long, I think it's turn 10, and they don't actually use this tight hairpin in real life anymore. They've completely blocked it off. I remember when I was there recently, there was just a barrier in the way. So you have to go the wider line now around there. God, that's loud. Right then, 11 laps, no fuel saving needed of any kind, no tyre management really anyway. I'll keep an eye on the tyres, it's going to be hidden behind my fat head, but I'm excited for this race. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm the only Genesis in the field and probably the only person on Gran Turismo 7 that tends to use the Genesis. But I do love this car. I'm going to keep the brake bias where it is. I didn't play with it much in qualifying, but I'm just going to leave it where it is. It just crossed my mind that I could maybe move it back a little bit. But look at this thing, it's gorgeous. Love this livery as well. Cracking job by whoever's done this livery. Great mix of drivers on the grid. We've got a Frenchman at the front and Danish, Romanian I believe, German and then Dutch, then me, and then a Russian driver. So the top 7 drivers, all different nationalities on this grid. Anyway, I'll stop waffling and I'll start driving, shall I? Listen to the 6-cylinder thing behind the bonnet, or under the bonnet of this thing. Makes a right racket. Lightning McQueen's brother. Okay, I just thought I'd try an outside line there, see if we can get the run on the exit, but no. It's so easy to overdo it in the first laps of these races. You just got to keep your wits about you. Do what you do in qualifying, Chaz. Just drive. A short shift to 4th up there. I go for 3rd here. Oh, I've gone in hot. Well hot in there. Just trying to sort of follow their lead. Oh, there's a car on the right. I'm going to try and get back down the inside for here. Yeah, keep it nicely tucked in. You've got to be careful on the exit there because you can really overdo it on the throttle. You've got to brake early here as well. Get the car slowed down as soon as possible. Get it turned in because you need to be off the brakes. You all know. Oh, you all know that Gran Turismo 7 isn't exactly trail braking simulator. It doesn't like any form of braking and turning at the same time. So Lady Bloodfight is moving out of the way. That's a position gained. Big send up the inside. Give him room. Oh, and he's not going to give me any. Thank you for that. What was it Alonso said? This is one of the corners where you have to turn in really early. You have to just give it a stab of lock just to see if the car is going to behave. Oh, it doesn't like that though. Wow, that was... Ooh. That was really harsh, our track limits penalty. People have got the right idea though, they're pitting early here to get out of the squabbles and get out of the fights. I think I'm going to do the same. It's 11 laps, so it's a mighty long time, but by mighty long time I mean it's not that long, but still it's a longer race than some of the sprints that I've been doing recently on the channel. Hope you enjoy these daily races videos as well, by the way. I know they don't quite get the views of our review videos that Jordan puts a lot of time and effort into, but we obviously want to give you consistent content, especially gameplay content here, to show we are human. We do play Gran Turismo 7 here at GT Planet. We're not just here to report on goings on, we do play the game and enjoy it. These guys are having a wonderful time, aren't they? Look at that. Cute. Oh, a little limmy bash there for you on the exit and all. Now I'm going to get a penalty in a minute, or well, I've got a penalty. I'm going to serve said penalty soon. Can't get that right round there, I can't. Over to the right hand side. Served quite nicely. Please don't send it up the inside into the... oh, for crying out loud. Some of you lot have got no shame. Oh, wow. I'll just... yeah. I'll go home, shall I? Okay, into the pits we go. Don't cross the white line on the way in. Keep it nice and tidy, nice and tidy. Okay. And then you can just... don't change, don't refuel, just go. God, this seems like forever. You just sat waiting. Go. Straight in. Do nothing, straight out. Does sound good on board this car, but we want that roof cam, please. Got a car coming up behind us. I don't think they're that close, so we can just focus on spinning. Tyres have barely been affected by the first couple of laps, so now it's just a case of run your race and get on with it. It's got to be smooth on the throttle in this car is one thing I'm always figuring out. You can't just stamp on this thing's throttle and expect it to behave, because it's very, very twitchy at the rear end on the power. Hopefully with no cars battling around us, no hindrance, we can just push on and go a little bit quicker than them. I'm just a little bit more tentative in the race. I don't want to push it too hard. There's more at stake here than in qualifying. I was wondering for a second there whether I was going to get a telling off for track limits out of that second to last corner. Not sure how well the replay showed it, but there was definitely all four wheels on the white lines or over it. So on to the next lap we go. Bit of short shifting going on around here. Off the throttle and on it a little bit there, just to help the weight transfer. My personal best sector there. Just doing my best to be smooth, but I sort of get nervous about being smooth and I just never sort of push the car enough when I'm trying to do so. Got a bit of a battle going on here in front of me. Go around the BMW and past the NSX, which is serving a penalty. Thank you. Whoa, kicked in a little bit there. That felt like a nice final sector, that did. That's good. Okay, another lap's in the books, and that is actually faster than my qualifying time, a 1:42.7. Still 28 seconds off the leader. They are yet to pit. I'm on and off the throttle a lot around there to try and get it to behave itself. I think I was a bit early to the apex. You can do the same here as well if you're going a little bit too early. You sort of leave yourself lingering on the outside line on the exit. God, this thing sounds good. Few cars in front of pitting now, so we need to try and take advantage and not go outside of track limits. I had to get on the brakes a little bit more there as well. Sugar. Gained a bit of time off the leader, although actually it looks like the leaders are having a battle. There's been a change for the lead. We're now 26.5 seconds off them, so we're taking a second and a half out on that previous lap. Up into 8th place. I overdid it there. Getting a little bit excited, I think. That was better. Wide of the mark there. It's okay, we recovered it on the apex. That front left tyre has gone down quite a lot actually, if you have a look. I'll move the camera down here for you. You can see it has gone down quite a considerable amount, that front left. Leaders are pitting now, so that's an important moment of the race. I'm not sure if they're going to take tyres or not, you know, but considering how much time you'd lose, I think it might just be worth sticking with the tyres you're on and playing it safe. Then again, would taking tyres be the safe option or not taking tyres? We're over halfway through the race anyway, so that tyre is not going to be completely destroyed by the end. Okay, a few places gained. Back into 5th position, 23 seconds off the lead. That right-hander up there is so scary because you never know when you're just going to suddenly come over the apex and over that crest and that curb's just going to come flying at you and you're going to be outside of track limits. Right, leader's in. Sorry, second place is in. And that's the Russian driver that was right in front of us earlier when I pitted. Oh, yellow flag. If someone had an accident in the pits or something. On and off the brakes there to get it to turn. It really didn't behave. Okay, so it's Andrew Hinn that we need to consider being ahead of. And we are ahead of. Wow. Okay. I was thinking this before, but I didn't want to get ahead of myself. Am I in a net lead here? Because we seem to have saved a lot of time over everybody. I'm getting nervous now. My arms are shaky. But I wonder whether anybody behind took tyres. Because Alex Pro Racing is reining us in a 10th at a time here. We'll have to see what the gap is like then when Basti comes in. I was so scared I was going to get done for track limits there. Yeah, Alex Pro Racing has caught us by a bunch of tenths of a second. He's probably right behind on the footage, but I can't see it on the replay at this point, and I daren't look back. 22.8 seconds to Basti. Poor front left tyre. Getting absolutely decimated. He's 1.2 seconds back now. He's within a second. Trying not to overdo it. That front left is giving me nothing. For any of my British viewers, that front left tyre is full Ian Beale. If you don't get that reference, don't worry about it. Okay, leaders in. And we've got 2 laps to go. I am really wanting more out of that front left tyre. That's got to be a track limits warning, surely. Come on. He got a better run than me out of the final corner, which is understandable. We have the race lead. I don't know how that's happened. Seems like the strategy has worked. Come on, please, front left. I beg you, just give me a little bit more. Hopefully, Alex Pro Racing, after a win on home soil here, is nice and respectful in whatever attack he goes for, and it's not just a massive send up the inside out of nowhere. He's got the fastest lap of the race, a 1:42.5. To be fair, I did a 1:42.7 earlier, which shows you that I was on the pace. I think for this final lap, I'm just going to have to put the car in the right place at the right time. That's if I can, because this front left tyre is giving me less than nothing now. Look at it, it's absolutely decimated. Oh, I wonder whether he was maybe outside of track limits there. on and off the throttle a lot there by the sound of it. There's one more lap to go. I am shaking like mad. I know this isn't a massive esports competition that I'm trying to win, but it's not often I win things in sim racing. Come on, one more lap. Do it for the Genesis. Do it for the viewers. Do it for GT Planet. Just wiping the sweat off my hands. Jesus. Oh, he's gone for it. I was well early on the brakes. No. He has a penalty, though. Okay. He's got a penalty. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Oh, that front left is destroyed. Maybe he had the right strategy and took tyres, I don't know. Seems like he did, because the front end of that Lambo is just doing what he wants it to do. Oh, not there though. He had to wrestle it a bit. Is this penalty going to give me enough? Yes, it is. Okay, you can put the car there if you want. Oh, we mugged him. We mugged him. Okay, park it. Oh, no, come on. You can't be doing that. That's not kosher. Alex, no, you've made a fool of yourself on YouTube, mate. No. Oh, that's not how I want to lose a race. That is devastating. I think that's a mental victory. Oh, come on. The Genesis, though. What a thing. Oh, that's a great race. And again, it's not a colossal amount of strategy thinking. The dog's come to say well done. Thank you, Lilith. It's not a massive amount of strategy thinking. It's just you've got to run through the pits and think about when you do it in the race. And obviously, as you saw there, if you do it early on enough to get out of the battles and so on, you can make it work. But yeah, great fun. Are you okay, dog? I'm just a bit miffed at losing it like that. Being punted out of the way for the win. That's a big shame. But still, you can do this as well, of course, here on Gran Turismo 7. You can go and enjoy the daily races for yourselves. Thank you very much for watching us once again here on GT Planet, and we hope to see you in the next video.